What's up, YouTube? J-Dub here. So since I have nothing to do at work, there's no customers because there's a tornado less than half a mile away, so ain't no one fucking coming in. I just want to say also, I know people don't know where I live, but the theater that fell here in town, that's crazy. People died. Don't use that to dox me, please. Probably shouldn't have put that in. I don't give a fuck. Even if people find out what town I live in, they're going to find out what house I live in, shit like that. But anyway, so our thought, since there's nothing else going on. Also, if you guys are looking at my hands going, oh, clean your hands, wash your hands. Trust me, when you work on old fucking shit boxes and there's that old grease and oil that's been sitting on there for God fucking knows how long, it happens. Anyway, so I thought, I'm going to jump on here and do some test hands video, do a test hand video of that budget KashTear list that I showed you guys the other night. Quick disclaimer too is I'm not and don't claim to be a pro at this deck. So if there are some plays that you guys see within this that you're like, oh, well, you should have done this differently to be more optimal, let me know. This is just kind of test handing, showing how I would play these hands out. Like I said, I'm by no means an expert with this deck. I'm still learning this deck. So let's learn together. I don't know how long this video is going to be. But yes, speaking of old cards and stuff, if you want to see that, I'm going to start doing videos of me working on my project truck. That'll be on my J-Dub's Garage YouTube channel. So just look up J-Dub's Garage. It might come up, it might not, because I only got like 12 subs. Anyway, so, I'm sorry, I've been rambling on fucking long enough, and this deck is being a dick. I've been rambling on enough, so let's get into it, see what I can get. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, oh god, 4, 5. Alright, so in this situation, I would obviously lead off with Perlino. If they have the Ash at this point, you just basically cry. But let's just say, for the sake of argument, they don't have the Ash Blossom. Then, in this instance, I think I would add the Reno Heart. Yeah, definitely add Reno Heart. This hand isn't the most optimal. I would activate this, summon Reno Heart, go Chainlink 2 Scream, Chainlink 1 Reno Heart. So Scream, mills 3, 1, 2, 3. Ugh. Oh, that sucks. Then obviously Chainlink 1. We'll send, say, a Shiren to the grave. Shiren. And then, in a new chain, trigger Shiren to put it and King of the Swamp back to make a Rukalos. And that's honestly all you could really do right now with this instance of a hand. You could obviously Trivia Karma search out another planet, but what the fuck's the point of having a planet on the board and 2 planets in hand? So I'd just hold on to it in the graveyard for now for instances where you might need to get to a planet. Say they deal with this, get rid of this somehow, and you need another planet. You could search a planet with this and not have it readily in your hand for that to be taken care of. But at the same time, you'd also want to be worried about milling it possibly from other effects. Because say they normal summon something, there's mill 3, 1, 2, 3, yeah, see. You wouldn't, obviously you didn't hit in that bit, but that wasn't the greatest hand. Rukalos, not Kaleido Heart. Yeah, no. What the fuck is his name? Reno Heart. Rukalos, Reno Heart, and Scream is not really the best board. Plus, there's no real hand traps that I drew, or no real interruptions besides the Rukalos. So that hand wasn't the greatest. And again, this is, at the end of the day, KashTear tier limits, which obviously got hit really hard in the ban list, but tier limits are still doing pretty well at events. I think it's been topping regionals, topping locals. I don't know if this deck would top and do well at a YCS level event, but for like regionals and locals and stuff, it looks like a really solid pick. Speaking of locals, I think I might have mentioned this. I'm going to my first locals in a very long time on Sunday, and I wasn't sure what deck I was taking. I am for sure taking this, so we'll see how that goes. That should be fun. Then after that, I'll be ending up where my project truck is. I'll be working on that. Hopefully, actually, I don't know if you know what I'm going to work on. I think I'm just going to work on my shop that day. So maybe I'll do like a shop cleaning video on my other YouTube channel that day. I don't know yet. We'll end up seeing what I end up doing. So anyway, so 1, 2, Jesus, 3, 4, what the fuck, 5. Oh my God, what the fuck? Yeah, see, this deck is cool, but it does give you these hands. So I guess you could just start off just by dumping the ogre, just to get a body on board. But at the same time, I don't think I would dump the ogre. I think I would go Sharon, ditch the ogre, mill 3, and just hope to 1. There you go. 2, 3. That sucks. But anyway, so then that triggers to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my God. So trigger chain link 2, chain link 1, 1, 2, and then 1. Oh. Jesus Christ. Did I actually already hit the other trap? No. So you'd obviously search out Solik, get out the Reno Heart. Actually, here. So you'd search Solik. Reno Heart would summon itself by ditching the Solik. And then Reno Heart would trigger sending, say, Marley. Solik would trigger search, say, KashTear tier limit. And then Marley would trigger, I guess I'd say put all this back just to get all this back into the deck. And summon you a Kaleido Heart. And then yeah, that's really honestly it. Like, this is a dead card. I mean, then you'd obviously set this. You'd have this in hand, but this doesn't really do much on your opponent's turn. So, I mean, say on your opponent's turn you banish this, summon this, mill 3, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that does really nothing. And then you need Ash Blossom. I don't know. That hand wasn't the greatest. Again, if you guys see any lines of play that you would have taken instead, please let me know down in the comment section down below. I'm still trying to learn this deck, so I'm kind of just learning it as I go. Obviously, more than likely, like, Fenrir's would be better than the Ogres. But at the same time, I do really like the Ogre because of the fact that it's water. Like I've said in my deck profile, being able to make the Mermaid Abyss Gaios has come up in certain matchups. So there's that. This video might go long just because I'm kind of rambling and doing this. But I'm sure y'all don't mind. Y'all do matter, by the way. I meant mind. I think y'all don't mind. Let's see if I can get a good fucking hand. Like, holy shit. This deck just does not like me tonight. It's like, I'm tired. Leave me alone. Let me sleep. It's fucking late at night. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fucking fuck. Well, shit. What could we do with this hand? So we could start off by debating out a Ash Blossom and go Foolish Barrel of Goods. Say the say goes through, it doesn't get hit by an Ash. I think in this instance, I think I would search. Send. I guess this, banish this, just to get these out of the deck. This and this, just to get them out of the deck. And obviously activate this. I think in this instance, I would probably just go with, yeah. In this instance, I would just search out Reno Heart, summon Reno Heart. This is in the grave. Use him to send, like, say this, then just fuse this, this, and this into Kaleido Heart, and then kind of just set the set 3 and pass, and kind of hope that gets you there. I mean, that is a decent amount of interruptions, but not the greatest on what you want to be doing. That hand was. This deck just, I swear, guys, this deck actually does give, like, decent hands. And this video is like, nah, this deck just wants to make me a fucking liar. I swear to God. But I swear this deck does sometimes give good hands. It just sometimes, you look at your hand and you're like, what the fuck is this? And some hands you're just like, let's fucking go. I swear, I was doing test hands before I decided, hey, let's record it for a video for YouTube. And the hands were fucking phenomenal, chef's kiss good. But just ever since then, I hit record and the deck's like, nah, I feel like being shy. I'm shy. That's what the deck's saying. It's laughing at me saying, ha ha ha, I'm shy. All right, I'm going to do one more. Hopefully it's good. If it's not, oh fucking well. You guys, I'm not going to sit there and edit out the bad hands. I'm just going to leave it all in. So, yeah, we're going to do one more. Trash or not. 1, 2, there we go. 3, 4, 5. There we go. That's a good one. So, we're going to start off special summon. Use his effect. Obviously, this is just saying, please don't have an Ash. Search out the trap. This is what you want to be doing with this deck. Something like this. Color tap. Activate Paralino. Paralino's effect. Searches you KashTear to your limits. God, it's fucking hot here in my job. I gotta check the fucking thermostat when I get done with this video. Holy shit, I'm like sitting here sweating. So, now, activate Scream. Summon this by banishing this. So then Chainlink 2, Chainlink 1. So Chainlink 2 mills 3. 1, 2, 3. Then Chainlink that resolves mill 3. 1, 2, 3. So mill 5, mill 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2, 1, 2. Now, what I'm going to do in this situation is, what do I have in hand? So we're going to trigger this, and this. So we're going to, this is all shuffled up, still haven't drawn anything to search for them. So I'm going to draw one. That's fine. That's going to trigger, put back this and this on the bottom to make the copy of Garuda. And then, did I research the, no. So then Scream will resolve, the milled Scream will resolve and search out the crime. So then overlay these two. Actually, it's the same. The only reason I went into this, by the way, is because I didn't want to keep the Merly in the grave. So that's why I went into that. So now we're going to make the Draco sack. Detach off the Draco sack. Tokens. Link the tokens to that. We'll use this, obviously, to send the last copy of King of the Swamp, so they're all in circulation in the grave, which I like having. And then link these two away. I thought a card was pulling up. I was like, really? In the sprint, Garu's effect would draw you a card. Solid, that's fine. And then that would send your Merly. Then Merly will trigger. Put back herself and the King of the Swamp to make a Rukalos. And then obviously you're going to set these two, and then you have the Ashen Hand. So that's a little bit better. See, that's what I'm saying. The deck does good stuff. So you have a bunch of interruptions and everything. So that's a good thing to end the thing off. As you saw, I didn't cut or nothing. I didn't cut to set it up. I just went through with it. You know, this deck has good hands. This deck has bad hands. But that's where I'm going to end the video, right there, with this finally good board. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below this deck. Again, if you see any plays that I could have done differently or should have done differently, let me know. A lot of the hands that I got in this deck profile, God, I can't fucking talk. A lot of the hands I got in this video were very, very subpar. But, so yeah, let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below, and I'm out. Peace.